Joseph, favored son of Israel.
The road to Emmaus. On the third day after Jesus' crucifixion, 2 of his disciples were going to the village of Emmaus. While they walked and questioned each other, Jesus himself came near and walked with them, but their eyes were kept from recognizing him.
What are we going to do now?
I thought he was the one. Why are you walking and talking so sadly?
Don't you know the things that have happened recently in Jerusalem?
What things? The things concerning the prophet, Jesus the Nazarene. The priests and our rulers crucified him.
But we were hoping that he would redeem Israel.
And now it is the 3rd day since these things happened.
Also, some of the women from our group said that he was alive.
Foolish people. Didn't the prophets write that the Son of Man had to suffer these things in order to enter into his glory? Beginning from the law and the prophets, he explained to them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. This is just one of the stories Jesus could have told. Consider the story of Joseph!
Greetings, Bible nerds. It is I, Artsy Bible Nerd. So, this is my surprise live stream on Memorial Day weekend. When last I streamed, I was working on this panel. This is Joseph telling his brothers, after he tells his brothers about the dream, and they've about had it with him, and one throws a rock. So this is Judah throwing the rock at him, and then he's saying words to Joseph, and then Jesus is narrating that Israel kept all of this in mind. So I have done some preliminary sketches for Judah that I'm happy with, mostly happy with. So I'm going to use this one, bottom left-hand corner, in order to finish the page before this one, actually page 9. So I've already erased the previous Judah, the previous actor. He's been fired. And this new actor has been copied and pasted in his place. So what I'm going to do is just trace over him. And I did not give any notifications or anything that I was going to be streaming right the heck now. So we'll see what happens. If people show up, they show up. If they don't show up, it's my fault. So we're just gonna start with the eyes, as I usually do. Start with the eyes. So that noise that you could possibly be hearing over the microphone is our neighbors using power tools on the other side of the wall. So I'm going to give some flyaway hairs to his eyebrows. And then they're going to make a sharp right-hand turn down the side of his head. So Judah is always going to be angry. I'm going to make him look angry every possible opportunity that I have to depict him. It's going to be anger all the time. He's not in control of his rage. And it's a good way to show a bad guy. It's an easy way to show that a bad guy is a bad guy. Unless he's the Hulk. People love when the Hulk is angry. You don't want to make me angry. Don't make me angry, Mr. McGee. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. All right, so we're going to draw his outlines first, contour lines first. Actually, while I'm sitting here, I'm going to send a tweet. Why don't I just send out a tweet? Let people know that I'm On the other hand, let's not send a tweet. Apparently, tweets aren't working today. At least my tweets aren't working today because it wants me to enter a password that I do not remember. Maybe if I look up the password, maybe that'll help. I wrote those things down for a reason. Why don't I just look them up? Okay, here we go. It's been so long since I've used Twitter, I don't know how to actually make a tweet. Trombone, playing Sea of Thieves. I know the stream at the moment, but wanted to say hello. Thank you, Trombone. I can always count on you. Oops, I have done it again. I've drawn on the wrong layer again. Where did I put that undo button? There it is. Let's make sure I title this layer Judah Inks. All right, here we go. Angry mouth. Clean it up with orbits. See, here is some sloppy erasing, so you have to take care of that. Go back there to the right layer. I think we're going to see some teeth. With his mouth open so wide, we got to see some teeth on the inside. All right, so we got the bottom row incisors and whatever they're called right next to incisors. And then we got some canine right next to that. Bicuspids. By gum. By gum, I show you. Where did that saying come from? By gum. Sounds like a Wrigley's commercial. By gum. By Wrigley's gum. Wagging his tongue. Wagging. Tongue wagging. All right, so we're scribbling the outline for the beard. Finish this line for the side of the face. Let's make this line go across like that. And then we got some hair coming over the ear. You know what? You know when you erase on paper and you get these eraser marks, you get crumbs all over the paper? That's what these digital remnants are like. I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to do some selections, and then I'm going to delete the whole selection. Because I can't stand it. I can't stand all these eraser marks. Digital eraser marks. I shouldn't have eraser marks. This is digital. All right, now, watch those eraser marks go away. I'm gonna delete. Goodbye. You were never there. Of course, I should have selected all the eraser marks. Ah, bother. Bother, bother, bother. All right, now we are ready to do some more inking, aka tracing, also known as tracing. I don't really consider myself a real inker. There is a lot of tracing involved in inking, but a real inker would use more than one brush, use more than one tool to make the dark lines. I use the same brush, different sizes of the same brush, but nonetheless, the same round brush. Oh, bother. You know what I've done? I've done it on the wrong layer again. His hairline has just disappeared when I get rid of that layer. So it's okay. It's all digital. Gonna make some more eraser crumbs. All right, draw on the right layer this time. This time I'm just going to embrace the eraser crumbs and make them part of the experience. Cover them up with the new lines that I'm making. Now I'm going to try to be self-controlled. I'm not going to do any shading before I get the lines in. Connect the line for the clavicle. And whatever that shoulder muscle is called. Medically, I'm not a doctor. I don't know the names of the muscles. All I have to do is draw the muscles. I don't need to know the names of the muscles. And now, it looks a little empty. It looks like a little like I'm missing something. Let's do some of this. All right, let's add shadows, and then we'll see. All right, forehead. Let's start with the forehead, shall we? Now, the last time I drew Judah in this panel, the choice I made was to make him mostly dark. And I'm not going to do that this time because I don't think that was the right decision. Sometimes all you have to do is double the line that you already made. Just make it 2 widths of the brush. Two widths. But most of the time I'm choosing a muscle group and shading a quarter of it. So this eye, a quarter of this eye, this muscle group, quarter of the way to the left and to the bottom. This side of the face. Let's get a bigger brush to get a bigger area. Drop the brush down again. Prepare myself. Prepare myself for what? What are you gonna do? What are you doing? You're being very cryptic in a very non-cryptic way. I don't know what I could possibly have to prepare myself for while I'm streaming on Twitch. All right, we're gonna hash the nose, muscles of the nose. Light is coming from the upper right. So I keep reminding myself where the hatches go by the direction of the light. The hatches should be pointing towards the direction of the light, at least the way that I make hatches. Some people, a lot of people, I'm breaking a rule when I do my hatches. My hatches do not conform. What? Crossfire Podcast is rating with a party of 8. Greetings, Crossfire Podcast. How are you? Crossfire Podcast. I've never heard of you. Thank you very much. Go check out and follow our awesome streamer friend, Crossfire Podcast, on Twitch. I will do that. Since you've never been here before, check this out. This is page number 9 of my comic, Joseph, Favored Son of Israel. So I have already drawn this page, but I've redrawn the character of Judah. This is the pencil sketches that I've done for Judah. As a matter of fact, let's go to the very beginning and show you my trailer
Joseph,
video.
favored son of Israel. The road to Emmaus. On the third day
This will
after
explain
Jesus' crucifixion,
the
two
premise
his
of what I'm
disciples
writing.
were going to the village of Emmaus. While they walked and questioned each other, Jesus himself came near and walked with them, but their eyes were kept from recognizing him.
What are we going to do now?
I thought he was the one. Why are you walking and talking so sadly?
Don't you know the things that have happened recently in Jerusalem?
What things? The things concerning the prophet, Jesus the Nazarene. The priests and our rulers crucified him.
But we were hoping that he would redeem Israel.
And now it is the third day since these things happened.
Also, some of the women from our group said that he was alive.
Foolish people. Didn't the prophets write that the Son of Man had to suffer these things in order to enter into his glory? Beginning from the law and the prophets, he explained to them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. This is just one of the stories Jesus could have told. Consider the story of Joseph!
So that's what I'm working on. That I will be working on for a very long time. Not only working on Joseph, but other books as well. So how was your stream? How did things go there at Crossfire Podcast? That loud buzzing sound you may or may not be hearing is from a medium-sized yellow jacket that is inside the house above my head. I'm trying not to freak out. There is a spray can right next to me. If things get out of hand and the stream ends abruptly, you'll know why. All right, so right now I'm hatching the dark areas of the lines that I've just created. Thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you for adding your viewers to my stream. Very appreciative. Pardon me if I sound like I'm thinking about other things, because, drawing here, and there's a bee pardon me, I don't want to insult the insect. A yellow jacket buzzing above my head. Sometimes if you open the door, they're smart enough to get out. They don't really want to be inside the house. Houseflies, on the other hand, want to be inside the house. Either that or they're not smart enough to find the way out. Let's do some hatching over here. Hatch, hatch here, hatch there. There, hatch, there, hatch. Here, hatch, there, hatch. Going to abandon me again. Watch Stranger Things with a friend. All right, then. Thank you for showing up. I am planning, I'm hoping to watch Kenobi tonight with the fam. Don't spoil anything. Don't spoil anything. The rest of the fam does not want to see any. They do not care to see Night. What's his name? Night. Moon Knight. So I'll be watching that by myself. Just so I'm caught up with the whole MCU thing. Because, they want you to watch all of the MCU, so they stick a bunch of spoilers or, threads into each and every single character's appearances. And if I don't watch Loki, then I won't understand that the multiverse came from him, or, I would think that it only came from Doctor Strange. Messing around with the Forget Me potion. Started watching Moon Knight, but didn't finish. No, nor do I want to, because it triggered. Oh, yes, we talked about this. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to mention that. Too many of my own mental health issues. Yep, sorry. Pay no attention to what I just said. I never mentioned that show. People mentioning it and talking about it doesn't bother me. Okay. Just don't want to see it. That is very understandable. All right, let's do some scribbling, scribble on the mustache and beard. This way and that. So we're going to scribble all this direction. Uh-oh. That's my daughter.
Oh, no.
Greetings, daughter. Say hi to Twitch.
Hi, Twitch. Josh's dog peed on the carpet and I stepped in it.
Oh, lovely.
Bye, Twitch.
Nothing like stepping in dog pee on the carpet. And that was my daughter. She's gone. I'll tell her later that you said hi. They go so fast. They grow up so fast. They're here and then they're gone tomorrow. Angry Judah, always yelling. I'm going to erase this line. Erase, erase, erase. That's not how I usually draw beards. What has gotten into me? There she is again.
Washing my singular dog sock.
Oh. And these hairs are going to be sprouting from the bottom of the chin, just like they're roots of a tree, spreading from one singular trunk. So what I really hope happens during Kenobi, I really hope they continue somehow the hello there, General Kenobi thing. I know that what's-his-name is dead, but someone has to continue the General Kenobi thing. Hello there. Hello there, General Kenobi. I've seen the bad guy before somewhere. I think that's on Rebels. I've never watched Rebels. I've seen fits and starts and bits and pieces of Rebels. Every stream that I comment, every stream that I pop into, I say, hello there. And only one person so far has responded with, General Kenobi. It was on Christian Ninja is when I showed up there. It wasn't him, it wasn't the ninja himself, Pastor Ninja, but one of the streamers commenting on my comment. I said, finally, the correct response. All right, have fun watching Stranger Things. Thank you for bringing your friends with you, the podcast friends. These are very quiet podcast friends, I must say. All right, so now let's do the rest of the neck. As a matter of fact, wait, before we do that, let's take a look at what we have here. Let's do some more of the hair. Right there.
I had M&M's.
Are you looking for something? What are you looking for?
I have M&M's. It's not that bad on the table.
It's not that bag on the table. Pay no attention to that bag on the table.
It's a box.
It's not the bag you're looking for.
I have bought upstairs.
All right.
Okay, bye Twitch again.
It is time to take care of this yellow jacket.
It's a yellow jacket?
Hide yourself. Go to your room, close the door. The spray has been sprayed. The downward spiral has begun. Captain, I can't hold it much longer. I'm trying to keep airspeed, but I can't stand it. I can't stay afloat. Apparently I got him, because he's trying to fly, he's beating his wings, sticking to the light, he's cleaning his antenna, as if that will help anything. I can't get the stuff off of me. The more I wipe, the more I get it on my hands. Perhaps another shot is necessary. Another downward spiral. He thinks being close to the light will help him. And now he's in the kid's artwork. Ready torpedoes. Aim. Fire. Direct hit. Another downward spiral. I think this bee is more interesting than what I was drawing. Okay, he's found a place to cling on to. He's trying to clean his antenna once again.
He's flying with his back. He's bumping his head up against the light bulb repeatedly. And he just came at me. I'm too close to the light bulb. Pretty safe to say that it's a he because all the drones are he, correct? And there's only one female, that's the queen. Are yellow jackets the same as honeybees? Okay, back to drawing. He's gonna take a while to die. Alright, so this whole shadow should be connected, I believe. Right there. There we go. I think that is more believable. Which way do I want the hairs to go? I want them to go up, up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Scribble, 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 and now I am breathing bug spray because I sprayed it right above my head where I'm working. I'm not dead yet. You can't kill me with just any spray can. Hopefully it's like cats. Hopefully just like cats, they don't know where the spray was coming from. I just heard something hit the floor with a massive thud. I do believe that was our victim. Right on top of my son's jigsaw puzzle. All right, here we go.
We are getting somewhere now. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, we won't be hearing from that insect anymore. I stand corrected. It's like he understands what I'm talking about. It's like he understands. So, while we're here, oh, Twisted Shots. Feeling inspired today. Yes, yes, I am. Don't let them bug you. Thank you. Thank you very much. While we're here, I'm going to. I was just rated by Crossfire Podcast. And I have to make sure that I follow them before I forget. How are you, Twisted Shots? What's going on with you? Have any plans for Memorial Day weekend? Working this weekend. Well, somebody has to work the weekend. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your working. Blessed. That's right. Are you getting overtime for working the holiday? Because that's blessed time and a half. Time and a half blessed. Blessed and a half. I came in to you talking about a bug bothering you. Is that correct? Yes. Yes, I had to spray a bug. In the middle of the stream, I had to spray a bug and narrate the death, the long and untimely death of this insect. I'm sorry for all the animal lovers out there who had to witness that. We can't have yellow jackets in the house. Especially not angry yellow jackets that are bumping my head. Can't have that going on. R.A.P. for the bug. He messed with the wrong Bible nerd. That's right. I had the spray can at the ready. So if you've just shown up, this is my new version of Judah. These are the character study sketches that I've done. I don't know if you've seen this already before. Pardon me for repeating myself. What do I have planned this weekend? We have a festival on the river. Just might take the kids to see that. It's an arts festival and music and things for the kids as well. Church tomorrow, of course, and got to cut some grass. And I'm doing some streaming right now, so that should be enough. I think that is enough of a weekend. I should do some resting as well, right? Hashtags right here, hashtags there. I keep saying hashtags instead of hatching. Sounds fantastic. Yeah, exactly. That'll be Monday. It is not as rainy today as I expected it to be. I thought, well, it's not my fault. I wasn't wrong about the weather. I read the weather correctly, but the weather I was reading was not correct. But I'm okay with that, because I don't need there to be flash flooding. Resting is a must. Something you typed, whatever you typed was hashtags. Yes. You meant to type hashtags, yes. So wonderful here today. Got up early, mowed the grass, barefoot. Ooh, barefoot, really? You were taking your life in your own hands, in your own feet. Felt amazing under my toes. Huh. I've never tried mowing the grass barefoot. The bug is still making noises, still protesting his death. I object. All I wanted was to get out of the house. I was finding a way out. Shoe wouldn't save them digits anyway. It's true. That's what I call doing it Jesus style, barefoot. I don't think Jesus ever cut the grass. I don't remember reading anything about him cutting the grass. All right, so I think there should be some shade right around here. All right, neck muscles, here we come. Here we go. First of all, let's put a garment over his left shoulder. Nope, that's not it. I want that, and then push the blue button. Make everything blue. I'm blue, da-da-dee-da-do. Da-dee-da-do. I think the garment is going to go this way. Over his shoulder. Judah is a hulking hulk of a man. Can't wait to see the completed. How much longer do you think you got? Well, I am up to page 12 right now. I started in January. No, well, I started much earlier than that. But I started drawing the pages in January. So I'm more than halfway done, and it's taken almost 6 months. So probably another 6 months. And then I have to find a colorist. I have to find someone who we're both willing to work together with. So there's some resources that I'm going to try in order to find somebody. Looking online. Looking at, oh, what did I do? What have I done? Undo? Select, deselect. No, deselect. No selections, please. No deletions, please. Now we're going to erase. We're going to erase these lines here. There we go. Eiffel 65. What is Eiffel 65? No, I do not know about Eiffel 65. Please, clue me in. That is a group that plays the song Blue. Oh. Yes, I know the song apparently more than I know the band. Most just know them by the song. Yes, exactly. One-hit wonders don't get known by their band name, just by their song, the name of their song. Let's make it 25. 25 millimeter brush. All right, so connect these lines together. All right, let's give some depth. Nope, that's not the right tool. Don't erase that. Make me wonder if one of the illustrators that I worked with at Christian Publishing Company is still doing work like this. Maybe be a resource for you. She's very talented with computer art like yourself. That would be great if she's excellent at, if she's good at coloring. I wouldn't mind talking to her, giving her a shot. If she's not too busy. Usually the good colorists are busy and expensive. Not some, I don't want to hire somebody expensive, but I do want to hire somebody good. So it usually means money. Gonna take time. Gonna take plenty of money. To do it, 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 to do it right. Her name is Melissa. Okay? I'll just look up Melissa. That would be great. I'll see about reaching out to her. Haven't spoke with her in several years, but I'll see what I can do. She has the eye, also a believer, so her hands are guided by as yours. Awesome. I can too easily get excited about working with somebody, working with a colorist, and then most of my colorists have dropped out. So somebody with experience, somebody with published experience would be great. Someone who's used to the level of work that we're looking at. I just got that song stuck in my head. Set on You, stuck in my head. Oh my. Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot. Artsy Bible Nerd is completely supported by donations from people like you. Thank you so much for all you've given already. The more that is given in the way of donations makes it more and more possible to make the book free to the public on Webtoons. Please feel free to subscribe and or donate to the Coffee website here at coffee.com/artsybiblenerd. Thank you once again for your generosity. And maybe I'll be able to hire a colorist if people are generous enough. So after watching the Bible Project, this whole thing is inspired by watching the Bible Project. Those videos with Tim Mackey and Jonathan Collins as the artist. I was so inspired by those things that I thought that I had to do something similar. And so since I was inspired by them, I thought, okay, how did they fund themselves? Well, they fund themselves with donations, but they don't charge for people to actually watch the video. So, and the information has to get out there. You need to get the information out there. That's the first and foremost importance. I do have a regular job, a 9 to 5. Let's not do that. Do this. But the 9 to 5 is not going to pay for anything for the comic. That's the plan, at least. I got other things to pay for. All right, so now the head is going to cast a shadow onto the shoulder. Let's do this in pencil. Yep, it does. Yes, it does. Cast a shadow on the shoulder, and then half of this muscle is going to be in darkness. Let's make this whole thing dark here. We need more of this in darkness. And then the rest make this dark. Hashtag that. Not hashtag. I meant crosshatch. All right, now let's see what that looks like in black and white. Let's use a bigger brush. Bigger than 40. I'm already using 40. Oh, here we go. There we go. 40 brush, not eraser. I want to keep a little outline around this guy's beard so we can tell where he stops and where somebody else ends. Someone approacheth. Who approaches? Hashtag all the things. Hello, how are you? Did you enjoy your nap? Say hi to the people. You're too tired. Okay. Yaya's home. Okay. Are you happy with your spinner? Is it broken? Can I see it? It works. Good. It's working. Spinner's working. It is after 6 o'clock. I had no idea how late it is. Uh-oh. Yellow Jacket is still fighting. He's on the floor next to my bare feet. Wow, he is really going after me. He's really going after my bare feet. He's mad. I gotta run away.
Where do I?
Put some shoes on, David. Okay. All right. No, I was not talking to you, actually. I was running away from the vengeful insect that is still alive at my feet. I finally found him. Stepped on him. He's dead. End of story. All right, I'm going to finish blacking this out, and then Run away. All right. I think that's all I'm going to do for today. I think I've been here for 2 hours. No, it's only been an hour and a half. But still, thank you for being here. I think I'm going to... How can I raid somebody? My setup is different right now. I have smashed the little bugger. Literally, he's a bugger. I'm using my phone for Twitch today. Can I raid somebody? I don't believe I can raid somebody from my phone. Thank you, Crossfire Podcast, for following me, by the way. I didn't notice that. Let's see what I can do here. Well, it looks like I don't know how to raid from my mobile device. So I guess I'll just end it. I guess I'll just end the stream. So thank you for being here. I'll see you definitely, possibly on Monday. We'll see. Possibly Monday morning at 9 o'clock, but if not, then Wednesday at the regular scheduled time. So we have a good weekend, and goodbye.